People, welcome back to my channel. I'm Comfortable and this is Just to Comfy. If you're stumbling upon this channel for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Do want to hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell. In that way, you always get notified anytime I post a new video. So yeah, welcome back to yet another video. Sit down, take your tea, your glass of wine, your cup of tea, your popcorn, everything you need to watch this video. Just get it ready and sit down and let's start gisting. Yeah, families, I decided to make this video today specifically to talk to the ladies. I want to talk to the ladies today, and before I continue, let me actually read out what triggered this video, what actually made me to start thinking. And I'm just like, okay, let's talk. Let me just talk about this particular matter. So I saw a post on sugar weddings on Instagram. This post have been there for a couple of days now. I'm just going to read it out to you. Then thereafter, I am going to talk about it. So this post, somebody sent a post to the page, and this was what was written in the post. I have been hanging out with my friend's husband because we have been planning her surprise 31st birthday party. I think I have fallen in love with him now, and I think the feeling is mutual. I don't want to hurt my friend, and I can't help myself. However, he said things are not very great with them and he might consider a divorce. Should I hang on till he divorces her or should I tell my friend? I'm going to leave the post here so you guys can also read it out on your own. When I saw this post, I was just like, okay, like honestly, I needed to talk about it. I needed to just use this medium to pass across the message I have for the ladies. Friendship has to do with loyalty. Like, if you're a friend to somebody, I believe there is supposed to be a level of trust that this person has in you, a level of trust that this person, if something happens, the person will say, no, this is my friend can't do this. But it's like the way our world is going now, that kind of a thing is not even there again, and the fear of God is not even there again. Like some things that people do naturally, like okay, even if this person was not your friend, even if you did not know this person, some things that people would have said, okay, I can't do this, even if I don't know this lady, even if this lady is not my friend, I can't do this because of the fear of God in me. You see that people don't even just care anymore. People just do things without thinking. Well, after I read this post, I was forced to make this video. It kind of triggered me to make this video. So, this lady, I don't even know where I want to start from. Where do I want to start from? So, this lady in question, as you can see, has a friend. And according to her, she's falling in love with her friend's husband. Honestly, on this video, I'm just going to be very, very frank and plain with you guys. It's high time we have sense. Like, honestly, you're calling this person your friend and you have started developing feelings for your friend's husband. Okay, you're talking about him planning a divorce with your friend. How would this man be telling you that things are not going well with him? He's planning a divorce with your friend and he called you to plan her 35th birthday. Like he decided to go extra, okay, to plan her last birthday before the divorce. Is that it? Ladies, think. This man is not having any problem with his wife. You're the one going there to spoil somebody's marriage and you're claiming to be a friend. Oga, you are not a friend. Some of you might come out here to say, it's the man's fault. Maybe the man is making advances. It takes two to tango. I did not ask you if it takes two to tango. Let's be frank here, females. You guys don't know that we are living in a man's world. Nobody will care to say, in most cases, you don't hear somebody say, the husband left the wife for the friend, the wife's friend. Though. In most cases, you will not hear that. You'll be hearing, the friend is very wicked. Most of the times, people apportion blames to the females. This is the society that we're into. Aside from the society, it's happened from timely memorial, even in the Bible. In the story about the lady that was caught in adultery, have you ever asked yourself, who was the man? Did the Bible ever mention the man? Till tomorrow, we did not know the man that she was caught with. But it was a female that was caught in the act of adultery and was taken to Jesus, and they wanted to stone her to death before Jesus had to tell them, if you know you are without sin, be the first to cast the stone on her. Up to today, we don't know who she committed the adultery with. It's still happening now. Nobody cares about the man in most cases. Before you see them apportion blames to men, they must have finished with the females. So as a female, you need to think before you leap. Think we are the ones in this shit. It's not the guys. A guy can come and do anything he wants to do with you and go away. Like he doesn't even think. You're the one. If you get pregnant, you're the one that'll carry the pregnancy. If any other thing comes up, you are the one that'll carry. He doesn't care. So why is it that we don't have sense? He's not the one that will have all the whole stretch marks. He's not the one that will bear the labor pain. He's not the one that will have pregnancy cravings. But you are allowing yourself to be used. And you're here claiming friend. You're talking about friend. What do you know about friendship? Like honestly, I needed us to talk about this. This is just my own honest opinion. This girl shouldn't even have this conversation in the first place. Your friend's husband is making advances on you if he's actually doing that. What happens to you reporting to your friend? What happens to loyalty? When I saw this post, I just sat down and I was thinking, do we still have friendships that have loyalty in it? Like, are friends still loyal to each other? Because I can't see this kind of a thing happening between I and my friend's husband. And okay, fine, I might say I don't want to spoil their marriage. Then I warn the man and walk out. That's the highest you could do. You don't want your friend's marriage to crash. You warn the husband if he's the one making advances on you. You warn him and you walk away. And that ends the story. Not even to talk about the fact that you're not saying you're developing feelings for him. Should you wait for a divorce? Huh. You're not a serious person. No. You're just going to allow yourself to be used because that man doesn't have any issue with his wife. He's just going to use you and dump you if at all he's the one making advances on you or you are the one trying to make advances on him. Honestly, ladies, we need to have sense. Among billions of human beings in the world, I don't know the figure for men, but among the whole billions of human beings in the world, it's only your friend's husband. It's only that one particular person that can ever love you in this life. It's only that your friend's husband that you among all the men in the world. It's only your friend's husband that you can go and be falling in love with. I'm talking generally to human beings, ladies, females out there have sense. Most of the times, you people will just do all these things and people will not be claiming it's the man that is using you, it's the man that you're not thinking. You're not using your head. You're not using your brain. That's why he's looking as if men are using you guys. This man is happily married. Oga, move ahead. Why are you going to go and disturb another person? You've seen a married man and you're going after a married man and the married man is telling you that he wants to break up or he wants to divorce his wife for you and you're asking that dumb question, should you wait for him to divorce? Let's just take it at a neutral ground first before I go down to the fact that she's your friend. You're claiming she's your friend. You're asking that dumb question, should you wait for the divorce? What makes you think he has problem with his wife? Naturally, men, they use their head. They calculate and bring out the ratio. Guys are always using their heads. I am not saying it's the right thing for him if at all he's making advances on the wife's friend. It's not right. But again, females, how do you guys reason? Don't you think he's trying to use you? Then after using you, he goes back to his wife. Hi, yes, he tenders an apology to his wife, and the marriage continues, and you are there as a fool, and you are there used. You've been used. As if this was not enough, as if this lady's own was not enough. Another person came out, this time around a guy, and the guy was saying that he's in a similar shoe, that he was planning an event for his wife with his wife's friend. Then all of a sudden, him and the wife's friend is not liking him, up to the point of telling his parents, coming to the house and telling his mom that she is now his new wife, and telling even the siblings of the man that she's now the new wife, getting gifts for the mother, like the husband's mother, this man's mother, and all. But he was planning an event. This is also friends, like friendship. These are also friends. So he was planning an event with the wife's friend, and all of a sudden, the wife's friend now is now publicizing to everybody that she is now his new wife and getting gifts for his mother. And he's now saying he's fed up, he doesn't know what to do, he can't take this anymore. But that the only thing was that he actually kissed her just once and it was a mistake. Are you seeing the point I was trying to make? This is from the guy's angle. In the guy's head, he kissed you just once and it was a mistake. Of course, any reasonable person can understand that. He has a wife, he kissed you just once and it was a mistake. Nobody can jail him. Of course, he moves ahead. But in your head, you're now going to tell the mother that you are now the wife. You're telling the brothers and sisters that you're now the wife. Are you not seeing how stupid you are? No, let's be frank. Are you not seeing how stupid and foolish you are to be doing that kind of thing? When he can easily just go to his wife and tell his wife that he's sorry, he just kissed her by mistake. And of course, the guy rightly wrote it there on the post that it was a mistake and that she was the one throwing herself at him. Are you not seeing yourself? So that's why I'm saying, females, we need to think. These men are using you. So why you allowing yourself to be used? Then after, you now be crying that they were using you when you're the one allowing yourself to be used. And the mother said, now the guy's mother, the people are just lucky the kind of mothers people have. I didn't mean it's my mother that you are going to go and say that kind of thing. You would tell her if when they were going to marry that woman that is your friend, the wife, if you were the one that they married. Because my mother would have asked you, like, why will you even give me gift? Like, when they were marrying, I can't remember marrying you as a wife into this house. That's why let's not talk about my mother's case here, because I didn't mean it's my mother. You will explain why this kind of a thing is happening. Did she marry you into the family? When they were coming to marry, did they marry you? So why are you giving her a gift and claiming you are the wife when the son has not come to introduce a new wife? So honestly, females, think again. Use your brains. Your brain cells are supposed to be functioning. But you guys are just allowing yourself to be used by men. And after people come out and be saying, they used me and dumped me. If you know you don't have self-control, if you know you easily fall in love, up to the point that you fall in love with a married man, and up to the point that you fall in love with your friend's husband, you need help. You need to meet a psychologist. You need to talk to people. Most of the times, if you talk to people about a particular thing, it tends to help you. Because in a situation that you're trying to fumble or you're trying to misbehave, so far as you've told somebody, confided in somebody about this particular thing, the person might be able to draw you back. You could confide in somebody and be like, okay, this is the problem I'm having. I easily catch feelings. A little thing, I fall for people. I cannot have a proper conversation with somebody without falling in love with the person. And somebody will help you. When you're trying to go that angle, the person will drag you back. You don't need to think about this particular topic the second time. Should you wait for them to divorce? And talking about divorce, you're waiting for them to divorce. Have we even forgotten that the Bible rightly says that God hates divorce? That's in Malachi 2:16. The Bible says God hates divorce. That's totally a topic on its own. That's a topic for another day. We're not talking about divorce here, but that's just by the way. God hates divorce. So why are you even waiting for your friend to divorce? You know, when in the church, when they're saying for better for worse, till death do us part, it's actually till death do you part. If you divorce when you're already married, the Bible says God hates it. So that one is not even what we're talking about. We're just talking about the fact that friends would have the nerves to do this. Why on earth do you think you're best fit for that man? Why do you think that the same thing that made him to break up with his wife, or the same thing that made him to divorce his wife, or the same thing that is giving him and his wife issues will not also give you issues? All these are things we should think about before we think of taking people's husbands or taking people's wives from them. Some ladies, in most cases, they always wait for a situation when their friends who have issues in their relationship or their marriages for them to now come in and look for a way to separate them. As a friend, if your friend is having issues in her relationship or her marriage, are you not supposed to be the one there to even try to see how to bring two of them together? But in most cases nowadays, instead of the friends to be the one bringing the couples together, you see that they tend to separate them. That's when the friend will now start showing the husband her good side, that she's good, she's this. Your friend is having issues with her husband. Instead of you to be looking for a way how to bring them back, you're now there trying to show that you are a better person than the friend. You're trying to prove yourself better than your friend, so that your friend's husband will leave the friend, because at that particular time he's vulnerable, he's having issues, he's looking for comfort, he's looking for who to talk to, he's looking for somebody to confide in aside from his wife. He will now see you. Then then two of you will now start relating and talking. Before you know, you will now start saying you're catching feelings. Let's stop all of this. If you know your friend is having issue in the marriage, that should not be an opportunity for you to go in there and try to portray a nice person to the husband just to distract the husband's attention, because you know that that particular period is a very critical period in their lives. You're supposed to be there to bring them together, not to break them. So what am I saying in conclusion? Females, guide your heart. Guide your heart. Guide your emotions. Guide your feelings. Don't just walk up to the streets and be so loose, giving out emotions to anybody you see. No, no, no. Guide your heart. Have high self-esteem. Females, know your weak point, admit it, and work towards it. If your weak point is that you easily fall in love, know it and work towards it, so that it will not just be that somebody is calling you to come and help plan a birthday for your friend, you're already falling in love with that person. That means you will fall in love with your boss at work. You can fall in love with anybody on the street just because that's your weak point. No, that's the more reason why you need to talk to somebody about it, so that once you start exhibiting it, the person could be there to help you and work towards it, so that you will not just be falling in love with anybody. That means very soon you might even fall in love with your dad. Honestly, this was just it for this video. I know it might be going all here and there, back and forth, but I just thought I should use this medium to address the ladies, to talk to the females. So yeah, this will be it for this video. If actually this video has impacted you in any way, do well to give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notification bell so you always get notified anytime I post a new video. See you guys on the next one. For now, bye.